So, to start off, you open up the software, you can pull up a data log, create your new file, or open up a already created file. We're going to play around with what they say is a stock 5.3 stock cam 480. From there, you can go in here and look at your base fuel graph, your VE table, then you got your graph, you got your learn table, you have your target air fuel table, which I think is pretty cool, acceleration enrichment, temperature enrichment, startup, fuel control. You have your sensors, your map. You go in, select which map sensor you wish to run. You can go in, select which oil pressure sensor, same as fuel pressure. You can play around with your idle spark tables, your IAC control, your idle speed. Go in more detail with it. Look at your inputs, outputs. This right here is your main base spark table. You can look at it in a graph form. You can do your cranking, your hard rev limiters, you can do your launch retard, then you could do your boost setup. You can do a scramble boost, trans brake, launch, your safeties. Then you have your transmission controller, your max RPM. I was concerned that you couldn't do nitrous control and boost control, but you can add an individual config. Go to the nitrous table, add the nitrous config, and it brings up the nitrous up there at the top. You can do your nitrous type: wet, non-progressive, wet progressive, dry progressive. You can do it by TPS, RPM window. Then at the very bottom, you can set up your time and retard, your closed loop, your progressive control, your fuel enrichment, quite a bit. You can go to your gauge data. You can do your gauge graph. Still a lot to play around with, a lot to learn. But yeah, a little summary of the Termex